Hello, it's me, Karen, Writer, Righther, and I'm on your YouTube. I'm on your story, maybe. Anyway, I want you to know that the prayer that you need to pray is help me forgive and forgive me, Lord. That is how you pray today. And I'm going to teach you about forgiveness and why it brings joy in the world and why it will help the Nile flood, the Suez Canal go and free up everybody in Israel and Palestine, in the Holy Land, because that is what the Holy Land is about. Forgiveness. It teaches the whole world how to forgive. And yet the people are so desperate that they cannot. They are so poor in spirit and so poor in food and so desperate for safety that they cannot forgive. That's today's lesson. You might get the short version, you might get the long version. Well, I'm in my basement today, and I'm wearing my new dress. It came from my friends. They even answer the email in India. I'm not Jewish, by the way. I'm not Jewish. I'm Judeo-Christian. My mother taught me that Jesus was a Jew, and I love Jewish people. They're so fucking funny, I can't stand it. I have a Jewish man. He taught me to sing for 15 years at half price because he can't stop singing. And my friend Saul, he's the biggest Jew you ever saw. I'm hoping he can get back from England. Don't go through New York, Saul. Please go through Canada, because in Canada, they've got to forgive or they'll freeze to death. They can't hold a grudge in Canada. If you get in trouble on the ice with your hockey stick, they got to put you in a box, but they can't keep you there. You're sweaty under all that shit that you got to wear to keep safe. So a man in Canada who gets out of line, 3 minutes in the penalty box, get him out of there. He could die. You could die on the ice in Canada. So let's get him back and forth. We're not going to have a war in Canada when we need to travel. You got to keep that water moving. Everybody knows the job of water is to get hot and to get cold and to move. Dry up, go north. Holy smoke. Up north, they got to keep it moving. So, Saul, I hope you come through Canada. I'm trying to reach Sarah with all my heart, but maybe she doesn't know. New York City is not a great place to go right now, but it's the best connection. No, it's not. If you want to get to Dayton International Airport, fly to Toronto. It's in the Canucks. Isn't that funny? It's almost as codfish and kippers. That's a funny sounding word. Canucks. Let's go with the Canucks. Okay. Now, this dress is not black, it's navy, but I don't care. And this color is not orange, it's tan. But I don't care because I'm a ginger. And I guess I'm looking good for 59. Now, do you know what they keep doing wrong? No matter how long I order it, they cannot believe that I don't just want to wear high heels. I don't want to wear high heels. I'm from America. I'm an Amazon. I want some room so I can raise my arms and shake on. I gotta do things. I'm an American woman. And you know what? I was just a little too small to be a world-class athlete. And you know my problem was? Jackie Joyner-Kersee. She didn't want to retire. I had to get over it and become a playwright. So, did I forgive Jackie Joyner-Kersee? Hell yes. I was in admiration. I didn't even know that I had a chance. She was so stunning. All I did was watch Jackie Joyner-Kersee go to every single meet. Why hold a grudge? Yeah. Do I sound a little Jewish today? I love the Jews. And by God, how could they make such a fuck up? They're killing innocent children. War's bad for children. I like children. Children have to eat. All I can say is, don't sell your children so that you can eat. It's a no-brainer. Now let's go over here and look at my sewing machine, because I have to forgive those ladies. in India. They made me this beautiful custom thing for only $35. And I don't know why it's so cheap. Maybe rupees to dollars is lousy. They put them on sale. This is special cotton. Somebody made this design. I don't know. Is it hand block print? Or are they just using a machine? Hey, people in India are smart. They can make this work. And ladies, they just have to go zip-de-zip, zippity-zip. It's just a straight, simple seam. It's called a caftan. And it has a little tie. My tie's in the wrong place because my waist is about 3 inches lower. I'm an American Amazon. I gotta work in this. And I'm down here in my basement where I stacked my phone for my selfie. I don't have any words today. I'm just going to talk to you about forgive. Forgive. And when you pray to be forgiven. Dear God, forgive me. I'm an American. That's what I pray. Dear God, forgive me. I have too much money. I want to send it across the sea to help kill children. Oh my God. My Congress, my president, why are we sending money across the sea to help kill children when in Ohio we have so much corn that we have to shovel it into the pigs, shove them down to Cincinnati and make sausage. We got to eat bacon. We got to eat sausage. You think in Ohio we don't eat a pig? We know what to do with a pig. You got to eat it because if you don't, you're going to have a glut of all that corn. What are we going to do with all our bounty, with all our water, with all our floods? Has the Nile flooded and made a pyramid lately? Ask yourself that question. What's going on in Egypt? Are all those people busy with so much bounty that they gotta build a pyramid for somebody who's dead? When was the last pyramid built? No, there's no water in the Suez Canal without a Nile. What's going on? Yeah, the water over there is scarce. They need water. And the Jews need a safe place where no one's going to hate them to death. And the Palestinians need a safe place where no one's going to hate them to death. Is everybody going to hate buddy? Let's hate everybody to death? I mean, I'm an American. Forgive me, God. I have so much chicken, my neighbor can't take it. My husband, I said, baby, if you love me, go to the store. Get me a whole chicken. My man, he shops with one hand, which he's been busy lifting weights with, because he likes to do that for fun, to get some stress out. My husband shops with one hand. He picks up a 7-pound chicken. I brought it home. I said, oh, my God, it's a turkey in October. What am I going to do with a turkey in October? Thanksgiving's not till November. In the United States of America, you've got to have a lot of people over to eat a turkey. You're going to cook all day, and you got to have a turkey. My problem? Yeah, I'm a real Karen. I had to throw out chicken. What's my problem? Did I send it back? By God, no. I cooked that chicken for 2 days. I couldn't send it on. No one was there to I couldn't eat all the chicken. My husband, he had to go shoot photography because we have a issue 1 to take care of. I've got to get the shot. There's corn growing, and there's an issue, a yes issued 1 sign. I've got to go get the shot. The corn in Ohio. Everybody knows there's too much corn in Ohio. What will I do? I guess I better forgive. I better do this. Dear God, forgive me, I had to throw out chicken. I had to throw out some chicken. I had to throw out more chicken. I took it next door. My neighbor finally took it off my hands. The son said, I'll take the chicken. I love chicken. He's 5. He didn't know where to put the chicken. He's just going to put it in his belly. I like chicken. If you want to give me something, I'll take it, Karen. Oh, my God. Why is it so hard to be a woman in a man's world? I'm a redhead. What's my problem? My name is Karen. What's my problem? My friend is Saul. What's his problem? He's got to go home through Columbus. No. Is he going to go through New York City right now? A Jew in New York City, is he safe? I don't know. Forgive. and be forgiven. Let's look at my sewing machine, because those little ladies that they're giving me a deal on this beautiful caftan. I got to figure out how to get the waistline where I need it. And my grandma left me a sewing machine. So let's go take a little peek at that. Well, let's see. I'm going to walk with you. Nothing like not having a talking head play. Yep, those things are boring as shit. Oops, did I say a four-letter word? I'll say the third one. Sometimes I have to say, what the fuck? F-O-K. That's a dainty way to say a four-letter word. Now, let's take a peek. Look what I found when I forgave myself for messing up my grandmother's sewing machine. It was a beautiful, heavy sewing machine, and I left it by a window. I put a printer on it, and I made a tiny office out of it, and the window was left open, and the water got in. And what is the work of water? To move, to get hot, to get cold, and to help decay, to help death. So, there might not be enough water to help the death in the Middle East, but there was enough water to help death with my poor grandmother's sewing machine. I felt so wrong. I ruined a beautiful thing. Except I thought it was veneer, so what's the problem? Ruined for good. So I gave myself permission to forgive. And I got some oil, which is a Jewish thing, maybe. That's a Christian thing. You put some oil on your head. That's what the Catholics do. Where's my oil? Is it over here? Oh, it's all the way upstairs. Because this little house is it's called a shotgun, but it's a gigantic shotgun. It's the biggest shotgun that you could put on this property. And in West Dayton? No, I'm in East Dayton. I'm near the Air Force Base. We do it right. This is a great big shotgun. If I get on the wrong side of the house, I'm going to have to go up the stairs and all the back. So I'm not going to show you my Kentucky oil. But my Kentucky beeswax and lemon juice, I just put some on here. I said, you know what, Karen? Just polish it. Put a little rubbing. You use a hand. Just take your hand. It's called hand polishing. Hand rub finish. Yeah, I've done that before. You take a good piece of wood and you just do that. Is it good? It's ruined. This thing is ruined. So let's take a look at it. How do I do that? I'm going to un-selfie myself. Let's see what goes. I'm going to un-selfie myself. That's what you have to do when you forgive. Un-selfie yourself. Work? Hey! And look where we are. We have a sewing machine. It's a secret sewing machine. I'll show you how it works. Lift the thing. I'm going to do it with one hand. How many Karens does it take to open a sewing machine with one hand? It's a secret sewing machine. It's a case. It has this is cooler than anything. In here you put your stuff. I don't have any stuff in there because it's in the basement. I thought it was ruined. So I had to polish it by hand. And then we take this open. And then if you do this part swings down. But if I lean it, I'm going to have an extra table down here. I'm going to have the Taj Mahal of sewing. This is the coolest slick. Now this part, this is fake wood. You can't put enough oil on this. And this is not really grease. It was a calendar. And one day, I didn't have any windows in my kitchen. I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to forgive myself, and I'm going to put up a window. Looks like a window. Just give yourself a break. Now, if you un-selfie yourself, you're going to find, this is going the wrong way, I think. Let's see. Look what's down here. You can just lift this up, and your grandma's sewing machine will pop up out of here. Can you do it with one hand? I don't know. I'm on Amazon. Can I carry it up? I can't get it up there. But you can see how it comes up. And then if you could get this down with the one hand while you're holding a selfie, you could un-selfie yourself, and you could find a sewing machine. Now let's show you what the sewing machine is made of. If you polish this with your bare hands, with some Kentucky, and in Kentucky they do everything right. In Kentucky, they make everything out of linseed oil. No. You got to have some moonshine and some kerosene. Fat and liquor. Okay, liquor and fat. Now, when you're in the Holy Land, are you supposed to eat the fat? Are you supposed to eat the liquor? Are you supposed to eat the pig? I don't know. Oh, Hi. I don't know what to do in the Holy Land. If I went there, my dress would be too short because nobody puts the hem long enough. I ask for a long hem, they think I want high heels. Now, poor Karen. Did I have to send food back? No, I had to cook for 2 days and try to give it away. Now let's see. When I un-selfied my selfie, I took my bare hand, and I put some oil on my ruined mother's gift. Grandma. My grandmother gave me this. I think she sewed my mother's wedding gown on this. Yes, my grandmother could sew anything on this. There's a little knee shit. Here's my little grandma's knee. My little grandma Wuthridge. She walked 5 miles a day until somebody hit her. And did she forgive them? Yeah, she un-selfied herself. And this can you see? Oh, I got an un-selfie. Look what I can do. Yeah, you put your knee there, and that turns it on. So you don't even have to use your foot. I got a foot pedal upstairs to drive me nuts. I got a new one. I'm not going to get rid of it. That brother, you have to have a special connection to make a fleece blanket. Okay, I thought I'm going to use all the best. Oops. I'm going to use all the best fabric. I'm going to make the best clothes ever. You know what? I would just rather find some good fabric and sew straight on a simple sewing machine. This is a singer, never goes out of style. Now, let's get back to the forgiveness. I said, forgive. I'm going to un-selfie myself, okay? I'm going to ask for forgiveness. I'm going to forgive myself by the grace of God. I'm going to say, Dear Lord above, please forgive me. I'm an American. I have so much money. I want to send it overseas to kill people. Now, with democracy, my democracy is going to send money overseas to kill people. And I can't get Saul back into this country without going through hate. There's some hate threats in New York City. I got to get him back to Dayton International Airport. And all I can do is pray. Now, this right here, Saul Ante, that I've been singing about, and then the bananas. The banana song. Saul, everybody knows Saul likes a banana. He just likes to say it. He's so funny. What? I never had a funnier Jew. You know he does me a favor every time I turn around. He directed something for me. A script about Timbuktu and books. And he knew all about it. What kind of Jew knows all that Arab history? Huh, a good man. Somebody who forgives. Now let's open this up. We already opened it up. Let's un-selfie. Be unselfish and un-selfie. Let's go here. It's easy. You just push a button and you un-selfie. The whole world opens up. You can get a free sewing machine that's hidden in a beautiful case. Is that a table or a sewing machine? And if you get over here and you give yourself a break and you rub that crap that you ruined with stuff, you gotta find out that this is not veneer. It just had the wrong finish on it. It's gonna come up on your pad. It's gonna be quite dirty. Gonna rub and rub and rub. Now, if you know anything about wood, what the hell are you looking at? Let me get off the light. Can you see it? I'm gonna get a better picture. I got a stilly. A stilly. I'm gonna un-selfie and take a stilly. What kind of wood is this? This is Karen's favorite wood. She got this in high school at a discount so that she could work in wood as a carpentry student. Yeah, because she's an Amazon. She's an American woman. What do we want to do? Let's make something. Okay. Do you know what kind of wood this is? This is solid black walnut. I have rubbed it and rubbed it with a little bit of Kentucky oil. And I've got a hand-rubbed, solid, black walnut cased Singer sewing machine. This thing is like $1,000 in my basement. Because I forgave myself for ruining it. I forgave my husband for being not home. He's been running around in his shoes taking pictures. Why are you taking so many pictures? And why are you on the computer all the time? You never talk to me. My God, Karen, I can't talk to you about this. I got to protect you because there could be a world war because men won't forgive each other. I don't know what to do. Well, do I know what to do? Un-selfie yourself. Look, I push a button. Yeah. Hi, I'm back. The world just opens up. Now let's un-selfie us. I got to finish and see it. Let's look at it this way. Ooh. this is a black walnut tree. I don't even know where this came from. It's still giving. It never stops giving. You know, somebody cut that down, cut it into pieces, and this is called rottering right along the edge. I got to make an edge. Yeah, that's solid. They took a rotter. That's not stuck on there. That's one solid piece. I could sand this I could just keep sanding it, but I didn't sand it. I took my bare hands, Un-Selfie. Yeah, look what I can do. I took a bare hand and I rubbed it. I did a little work. I got over it. Now, do you think you can get over it? Could you get over it if your own child was mangled from the sky? If you saw your own flesh and child, mangled from the sky, how could you get over that? I'm having trouble. I'm having a real bad time. I can wear a pretty dress. I can rub down this wood. I can cook chicken. I can try to give it away. And I don't give it away just because I have this ginger hair. Okay, look, I can say when kids come to my house on Halloween and they're starving for some candy, because you are by the time you have to get up here. These hills are kind of steep. Fathers have to carry the little ones. Now we're going to take them trick-or-treating in Ohio. And Halloween just a couple of weeks away. What am I going to give them? Bullshit? Hey, there's no other hungry children. No, I'm going to give them all 5. I'm going to give them as much candy corn as I can buy because there's too much corn in this state. Yeah, so if you have too much corn, what do? Just give it away. You're hungry right now? Eat the candy corn. Does that sound fair? That's the best I can come up with because I don't know what to do. Where am I? I'm still here where I was. I'm holding it. Now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to put myself on a shelf. Yeah, this is a shelf full of boxes of all my writing. I'm down in my basement where I keep all my writing because I happen to have a dry basement. Lucky Karen. I got all this extra space. Somebody figured out how not to have water in this basement. And a deck and back. Okay. There's a cob job on my air conditioner. That was homemade. And I'm going to have to fix that next spring. My problems are huge. My problem is I've lived through a Rwandan genocide. I was too young. And I don't look away. I'm a ginger. Yeah, I'll take that bit. You got a genocide. I want to know all about it. I'm too young to know better. I want to know all about your genocide. I want to know that you just heard that on the radio and you killed your neighbors. You just killed everybody in one night. You got your knife out and you had to go kill somebody. And then I'm old enough to know that in Africa, you live in a jungle or wherever they live, you better love your neighbor. You better get over it. You better put out your hand, drop your knife, and forgive. Because I never seen a whole nation forgive. I'm astonished. I'm an American. I am a ginger. You fuck with me. I'll take that. I'll call you on your bluff. Yeah, get up in my face. See if I'll take it. Yeah, gonna bring it on. Oh, people love to see a ginger get mad. You've never seen anybody forgive like the Rwandans. Chopped up the kids. I don't know, chopped each other up. I don't know if they gotta do something. They don't carry knives. They don't have a lot of guns in Africa. They carry a knife. Come out of the sky, blow up your child, and ask somebody to forgive. Ask a man to forgive that. When his whole life, he's been trying to find a place where somebody won't hate him to death. I think you might not know how to pray. What do you pray for? Do you pray no killing? No stealing? No coveting? Okay? That's the simple 10 Commandments. That's the Jews gave us that. Or do you pray with the Lord's Prayer? Do you pray what Jesus gave us? Well, I'll tell you something. I'm an American woman. I'm a Christian. And I'm a Presbyterian. I better pray. Look at me. I got the whole world at my feet. I can't give away candy. I can't give away corn. I can't give away money. I can't give away anything. I've got a $1,000 a solid black walnut sewing machine that I ruined in my basement. What am I going to do with all this stuff? God forgive me, I'm an American woman. Lighten up. You want to Un-Selfie in a minute. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of a basement. I gotta push an Un-Selfie and go home. Go to bed. I need a break. And so does everybody else. What do you pray? Well, if you have knees, and thank God, I'm a little stiff. I got the arthritis. You put a pillow down. That's how you do it. You put a pillow at the edge of your bed. If you can't get on your knees anymore, get to the edge of your bed and kind of lower yourself off and put a pillow down there and cushion your knees. Catholics know what the hell they're doing. They got those little risers in their churches. I haven't been in there. What's that about? We got to get on our knees. What's the knees for? Well, you can't run away if you're on your knees. You're down. You're almost on the floor. You're not going to prostrate yourself. Sometimes I have to get down there and just give up. I want to get on the earth. Stuff. Give me someplace safe. My husband sleeps with his shoes on. Take your shoes off, baby. It's okay. We're staying. We're not going to be able to get out of here. We're not going to be able to shut that door, too, because I put a mirror on it. That door sticks. We're not going to get stuck back there. We're not getting stuck over here. We're going to Un-Selfie. But I was so thankful. I can't get the hands to go. I got the arthritis. And maybe 3 to 6 months, I'll get a little better. Oy vey. I gotta have scratching. That's what my music teacher told me. I got a problem. I gotta sing bad. Holy smoke, I can sing the blues. It's a Mozart soprano. Oh, oh, oh. People wonder how I get two singers in my stuff. Because I got too many notes. God bless me with too many notes. I got a song in my heart. But not all the time. Sometimes I have to get down on my knees at the edge of my bed. And I have to pray. What do you pray? Forgive me. Because when you forgive, when you ask to be forgiven, then you're going to Un-Selfie. And God's going to forgive you. Now, sometimes we forget that. Wow, let's have Christmas. Let's have Thanksgiving. Let's have gifts. Let's have shit. We got to have more stuff. Let's go buy it. Because we can. But we forget. What are we going to do on Christmas? Who will I tell the little kids? I tell them my little schnookums, because my husband's a Catholic. I got a bunch of schnookums when I married him. And what will I tell them? Well, you do know Jesus. He was born in the Holy Land. And when he was born there, it was a war zone. Why is he born in a war zone? Well, if you're having a war zone, you'll know what to do. Jesus was born in a war zone, and then he grew up, and they crucified him on a cross. They murdered the son of a bitch. Well, if you're ever having a cross, you'll know what to do. And why did he do all that? Well, the Christians say, and Jesus said, I did it so I could reconcile you to God. I could get you forgiveness. I can't do any more. You better take the forgiveness. Just say yes. Yes, forgive. And Un-Selfie. And now, I don't think I have anything else to say. I hope I did this in about 1 hour. Because nobody can go on and on and on about forgiveness for more than 1 hour before people start to turn the ears. Oh, Karen, we've heard enough about forgiveness and joy and peace. We want to give it a try. Let's get on our knees and say, God forgive me, I'm an American. Or God forgive me, I'm a man. Or God forgive me, I'm a woman. Or God forgive me, I'm a child who was too selfish to eat my pudding tonight. I didn't eat my pudding right. I'm a child. I didn't eat my pudding right. And I understand in the Holy Land, those kids don't have enough food tonight. They're waiting around for the food and water. I did my pudding right. What would I do, Mommy? Oh, don't worry about that. Jesus had Christmas. He says, forgive everybody. Really? Yeah. Jesus had Christmas, so he forgave everybody. He had to live in the Holy Land for his Christmas. Really? Jesus was in the Holy Land for Christmas? Absolutely. What did Jesus do? He forgive. And then now we're going to Un-Selfie And we're going to say tonight, because sometimes you just have to have a good sense of humor and think of your Jewish friends. Okay, hope you get home with the Canucks. All right. And lucky you if you don't have any Jewish friends. They're a very fun bunch. And they are a bunch of gingers, too. You never know. Why, it was going to be a ginger? How did a ginger get there in Israel? That's the Holy Land. I thought they all looked like Arabs. Let's go. Let's Un-Selfie. Goodbye. I Un-Selfie. Didn't do it. Let's try again. Too close. Here you go. Here's my boxes. If you Un-Selfie, you're going to find boxes. They're everywhere. Good night.